Another incident in Europe's horsemeat scandal took place on the 10th of April in the Netherlands. Its health authority, the NVWA, sounded the alarm over 50,000 tons of beef mixed with horsemeat, which had been sold by Dutch wholesaler Selten all around Europe. By the time the warning went out, 380 people had bought some, notably in Germany, France and Spain. They were contacted and told. In February, the same company had been accused by the public authorities of doing the same thing, mixing Dutch and Irish horse meat and beef. The product was sold as straight beef, and it was possible that some of it remained in frozen supermarket foods. Also in February, French company Spanghero found itself in the centre of the growing European meat scandal, suspected of selling horse as beef for use in ready-made meals. The French company blamed its supplier, saying labelling was switched. The supplier was at the other end of the EU, in Romania. In the village of Roma in the northwest, the Dolicom abattoir deals in both kinds of meat. The modern plant employs 300 people and exports around 80 tons of horse meat each year to a dozen countries in Europe. The director says no incorrect or altered labels were put on here. It must have been relabeled somewhere, maybe in France, but certainly not in Romania. Each truck leaving here is GPS tracked, monitored for speed, the stops made and temperature inside. Everything is monitored. A lot of tracing in Europe has been required by law since 1993, with food goods among those allowed to move across borders freely, so that if trouble came up, the authorities would be able to pull a product off the market if necessary. What's been happening in this scandal is fraud rather than a health scare. When the IKEA restaurant in Prague found it was serving horse meat to its customers in error, this Czech authority got involved. He said, according to the information we have, all the horse meat entered the market in a legal way, which means it's absolutely safe for human consumption. It's just that it was relabeled beef during the distribution process. So this is nothing like the European mad cow crisis, in which more than 200 people lost their lives from eating diseased meat, and Britain's beef industry saw its products banned from the EU from 1996 to 1999.